Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement for Dr. Richey. Public service announcement. Why cops yell gun when there is no gun? Public service announcement. Cops who yell gun during these routine traffic stops. Check it out right here. Here we go.
This is a PSA. Remember, we've heard police officers yell, gun! There's no gun, but all of a sudden everybody starts shooting. We've also had a police officer tell indisputable cops will say certain things just to get it on record, such as gun, to justify shooting. Or they sometimes will yell, stop resisting, to justify charging you with obstruction and utilizing excessive force if they want to, okay?
Or you have cops, make up charges just to justify an arrest as well. Or say you're obstruction, or you're interference, or you're disorderly conduct, or you're disturbing the peace because you're simply showing displeasure and asking questions, like asking for the name and badge number, or you asking why you're being stopped and detained, or what's the probable cause of them accusing you of being suspicious.
Cops have told us this. We have a video that shows us this. Here it is.
Here's one right here.
Can you tell me what I did wrong?
Okay, shut your car off.
What I do wrong?
Shut your car off.
Come on, shoot me.
Shut your car off.
You gonna shoot me?
Got a gun.
Where?
Gun.
Where?
Shut the car
Where?
off.
Where? My hand in the air.
Shut the car off. Shut
No, hey, come shut the car off. I ain't moving my hands. He trying to shoot me. He trying to shoot me.
Shut your car off.
No, I ain't moving. No, my hand in the air.
Shut your car off.
My hand in the air.
Okay.
Yep.
He's alive. The officer said, gun.
He said, gun.
He had no gun.
No gun. Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
The absolute best thing. He stuck his hands outside
out
of that car.
outside the car. Hands in the
He
air.
kept those hands outside of that car. He saw the move. He saw what was about to happen.
Yep.
He said,
I'm keeping mine
I'm
right
keeping
here.
my hands right here. Put up the picture full mask. As I said, this is a public service announcement. That's a throwback video. Let me explain what happened in that video. Officer Terry Doherty, who was seen in a viral video pointing a gun at a man and then dragging him out of a moving car, was fired from the city's police force for violating department policy in 2019. Doherty asked the driver, Edric Truitt, for identification. Truitt pulled out his phone and began filming the encounter first. What I did saved my life, he told CBS 3 WREG. That's why I'm here talking to y'all. If not, y'all would be covering a story about how I got shot. The Washington Post has tracked police shootings showing a record high last year.
It has really spiked a record number.
This is why we say defund.
Defund the police, exactly why.
See that? Now, with all of these new killings that the police are doing.
Look at that records essential. Look at that. Boom.
Not resolved. Why? Because police are not crime solvers.
Nope.
They've also confirmed that black Americans are killed at a much higher rate by cops than other groups. Which color do you think represents black people on that chart? Okay. People under the age of 40 make up the largest group. Who more fatally shot?
Another one right here.
By the police. Most victims are young. There's your data.
Right there.
It's out of control. All right.
That's proof right there.
I put this on record. I wanted to do this today to make sure that there was a record of this happening to somebody, knowing that the officers that have told me and others that cops would do things like this to justify their next action, understand that we're on to you. We are on to you. So what policy refuses to address,
And hey, pencil neck geek boy finding benchmark. This is why I do these news stories. You guys want to say I have disturbing, outlandish videos, exposing cops, exposing tyranny, right there. Well, this is raising awareness. This is exposing hypocrisy, fuckery, and it's called raising accountability and transparency. Maybe if you pull your head, if you're an ass, finding bench warmers, instead of trying to look upside down at the view of a plane, deplete, you understand why I do these stories about bad cops. Because they get away with so much fucking bullshit because they got qualified immunity.
Feckless leaders refuse to address. We will. We will do what we can do in the arena of public opinion.
Yep.
All right. Jeff, thoughts here.
Here we go.
The urgency at which that cop yelled gun, but then didn't follow that up with, is very, very scary, because he just said it, but then tried to continue to talk to the man, knowing that he did not mean it. And another scary aspect of this thing is, sure, the man had to put his own life in his own hands because apparently the officer didn't care about it, and he pulled out his phone. We have seen numerous times the cops confuse a phone for a weapon as well.
Exactly.
All of this needs to be put out in for the sake of a people.
Just a couple months ago, I did a story about a guy in Seattle, and near the Queen Anne here, the Crown Hill area. Well, guy was holding a phone. He was having a mental breakdown, and the cops were mistaking his phone for a gun, and he almost got shot. But luckily, the neighbors were saying, "He got no gun. He's holding a phone. He's holding a phone. There's no reason why I'm pointing a gun at him."
PSA. So I'm glad we're definitely talking about this, because again, even that phone could have been seen as a weapon. I'm glad it wasn't at this point, and he recorded what was happening, because his life was definitely on the line.
Yeah.
Exactly, it was. And it's really messed up when cops mistaken a phone or a camera as a gun or a weapon. That's because then the cops always trying to sit there when they fire. What's their go-to line? "Oh, I was feared for my safety. We were feared for our lives," and they're going to justify it because you got that quality of backing up. It's not like if they're happy, fuck the cops, say, "Fuck the blue," and fuck you too, finding bench warmer. It was Monty here, my job. Peace out.